I'm just a man traveling.
You can be placed on arrest for failing to produce your ID.
That's not a law either.
It is.
No, that's not a law. But I'll give you my ID just so I ain't trying to be threatened with arrest when I've committed no crime. I've done nothing wrong. All this wasted time and money over a seatbelt. I haven't committed any crimes. You do understand that driving is a commercial term, right?
Absolutely. Here's a refined and punchy version with that same sarcastic flair. Today, we've got a sovereign citizen throwing a tantrum about how no cops follow the Constitution anymore, like he's some kind of legal scholar. This guy's basically a fragile butterfly, and the trooper hits him with a brutal reality check that's honestly chef's kiss satisfying. Grab some popcorn, let's dive into the madness. Want me to turn these into a full commentary script? Could be...
Why did you have a seatbelt on back there? You just forget to put it on?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm wearing my seatbelt.
You didn't have it on a while ago. I was in the median when you came by and you didn't have it on.
Alright.
You get your license on you?
I mean, I do, but I'm not technically driving, you know? I'm traveling. And I don't think not wearing a seatbelt is a crime.
It's an infraction.
Well, that's kind of like for commercial drivers.
No,
you know?
It's not. You have to wear your seatbelt.
I'm just a man traveling.
Okay. Don't go nowhere.
All right.
Be right back.
I wonder what he's gonna say. He's probably bringing me a ticket. Fucking stupid printout fucking tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knows my name through the plates. So.
Oh, it comes back.
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done this shit. Fucked with him.
For sure. Here's a polished version with that same energy. This dude really thinks this is some kind of game, like he's out here playing a role in a movie or something. But nah, bro, this is real life and I cannot wait. For the moment, the trooper walks back to the car and drops the bomb that he could actually get arrested just for refusing to ID himself. Reality check incoming. Need more? Keep them coming, I got you.
So if he asks you to sign it, you're going to sign it with it?
Yeah, I'll reserve my rights. But that's the thing about North Carolina, they give you those printouts where you don't sign it, they're just like here. And it's not even a contract. Stupid ass seatbelt bullshit. How much was that shit? Like 150 fucking dollars? 180 fucking dollars. Fuck that shit.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
You can be placed on arrest for failing to produce your ID. Alright?
That's not a law either.
It is.
No, that's not a law. If I only have to produce ID if I'm committing a crime. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not harming it. I'm not harming anyone. I'm just traveling. I'm not harming anyone, and you're trying to charge me $180.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to my car.
I mean, I'll take the ticket if you want to give me the ticket.
Produce your ID.
Okay. I mean, I'm not consenting to driving. I'm just saying. But I'll give you my ID just so I ain't trying to be threatened with arrest when I've committed no crime. I've done nothing wrong. I don't know if you've ever heard the United States Constitution, but that's there to stop people from being harassed, you know?
I appreciate your cooperation. I'll be right back.
Okay. And excuse me, sir, if you give me a ticket, I would like to be able to have 2 copies. I would like to sign it.
Sign it?
Yeah, if I'm going to contract with you, then...
We don't sign copies.
Well, then I don't want to contract with you then.
I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Here's a snappy, reworded version with that same tone. This dude really thinks he's in the middle of some kind of negotiation, like he can just ask the state trooper to draft up a custom contract for his ticket or something. Bro, come on. These people will do literally anything except just follow the law. It's like they're out here trying to freestyle new rules on the spot. Want me to keep going with more like these? They're low-key fun to rewrite.
Here comes another one.
Good grief. All this over a seatbelt. Which is my word against his, because he has no proof that I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. I had a seatbelt on when he walked up. Good grief. All this wasted time and money over a seatbelt. This is ridiculous, man. 3 cop cars now. I think, yeah, 3 of them.
Definitely. Here's a tightened up, punchy version that keeps the tone sharp and sarcastic. Maybe, just maybe, there are 3 cop cars behind you because you're out here refusing to identify yourself over one of the least serious infractions imaginable. Like, bro, if you had just played it cool, the trooper might have let you off with a warning. But no, you had to turn it into a full-blown spectacle. Now you've got an entire squad rolling up for something you could have squashed in, 5 seconds? Want these stitched into a longer script or video narration style?
Over just me because I'm like, dude, I'm not driving. I mean, who cares about my... Dude, you're gonna charge me because I'm not protecting myself? Please. This is ridiculous.
Glad you're enjoying this? Here's a reworked version with that same punchy, sarcastic energy. I love how this sovereign citizen's buddy is just staring off into the void like he's questioning every life decision that led him to this moment. You can tell he's wondering how he got roped into hanging out with one of these bottom-tier clowns, probably wishing he'd just stayed home. The regret in his eyes is palpable. Honestly, he's probably mapping out his escape plan in real time. Want me to string these into a full video script or keep going with individual rewrites?
I'm just gonna there's a citation for the seatbelt. There's a court date up there. It's not mandatory.
So why can't I sign? Why do you just hand someone a contract that they don't sign?
It's not a contract.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a contract. If I take that from you, I'm contracting
So
with
you have to take the citation.
I would rather not contract with you.
You have to take the citation.
You know, it would save us a lot of time.
What you want to do with it after would you get finished with this stop? It's up to you, but you have to take the citation in your possession. It assures me that you know your court date up here.
What's the law that says I have to take that?
You have to take the citation.
Why do I have to? I haven't committed any crimes. You do understand that driving is a commercial term, right? You know, driving is a commercial term.
So,
you know,
if you take your citation, your license, you can go on your way.
All right.
You have a safe day.
Oh, hey, what's your badge number? And you sure? $180. $180. What's the court date?
Probably fucking 2 months from now.
Trooper D. Lucy.
For sure. Here's a sharper, more polished version that keeps the humor and tone. Oh wow, he can read. Imagine that. Just picture if this guy had actually owned up to the seatbelt violation instead of trying to outsmart the trooper. Then again, if he had any real sense, we wouldn't even be watching this video. He'd be at home, living his best life. Not out here getting roasted by the entire internet. Want it more sarcastic or more chill? I can tweak it either way.
Number 1605. Tyrant ass mother.
Absolutely. Here's a cleaner, sharper version that keeps the snark and humor intact. If that cop was a tyrant, then by that logic, you're an absolute genius, my guy. This dude is out here living in some kind of fantasy land where he's the untouchable main character or something. Like, bro, reality called, and it's not impressed. And can we talk about his truck for a second? That thing sounds like a firework. Show gone wrong. It's definitely not supposed to sound like that. Honestly, I'm half expecting it to just blow up any moment now. Want it spicier? More deadpan? Let me know your vibe.
Should have let that motherfucker arrest me. I got shit to do.
Here's a rewritten version with a polished and slightly sarcastic tone, keeping the original message intact. You just know. This guy went home, flopped on his couch, and stared at the ceiling, convinced he's the last sane person left. Wondering why everyone else is so brainwashed by the system and why he alone still stands for the Constitution. In his head, he's probably some kind of modern-day freedom fighter. Meanwhile, in reality, he just made a complete fool of himself over something incredibly simple. Newsflash. He's actually the one who's been brainwashed. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. What a ride from beginning to end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Want it more comedic, formal, savage, or something else?